Yo guys, what's going on? Kyle, Danny, Neil here with the card guys. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, everything. Hope you guys are having awesome holidays. First and foremost, for anything, welcome Danny to the commentary booth. I'm excited that you're going to be doing this with Neil and I today. We're going to be extra crucial on Neil since he was extra crucial on me the other time. But for anything else, guys, if you want to buy anything off a TCG player and help the team out in the process, click the TCG player link in the description below. We get like a little cut, like it's like 3% like store credit to TCG players. So anything helps the team to get cards for the future. We obviously know how inflated the prices are of these cards nowadays. Fuck that. But yeah, in this match, we have Neil playing the tricolor Broly deck. It's green, blue, yellow, right, Neil?
Yeah.
And we have Andrew, who's playing Neil's Beerus deck, actually, which I think is definitely just a sleeper deck in general. Well, not anymore. It was, and then like apparently every single person at Vegas was playing it, but they weren't playing it correctly. So maybe somebody can learn a thing or two from this fucking video. So now we're on turn 2 here, and Andrew plays sort of very conservative with his plays.
He is very passive.
It's crazy, right?
I mean, it's what the deck is kind of designed to do. You can be as aggressive as possible. You can be as passive as possible. You can pretty much do whatever. It's very, very flexible.
It's one of the great parts about Beerus, honestly. You can play mid-range control aggro if you need to.
That Whis is crazy, by the way. I love that Whis.
It's the bread and butter of the deck.
It really is. It's crazy. He can just kill anything, really. Like, as you saw against me, he just kept on popping my little weenie cards, and then I didn't have, like, it turned off Bond. It killed, like, my dual color combos, things like that, and it just killed your 16. So,
And this Beerus right here is probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. Like the fact that you play it for 1 and it's constant 15k crit, it's really hard to deal with especially when a lot of leaders need to attack the leader to draw cards.
It's a very good value card, I think. Anytime you have a 1-drop 15k, it never feels bad, and then you throw on crit on top of it. It's just always good. And even in the spots where it's bad, just being able to pitch it to draw 2 is still just disgustingly good.
like, when I read that card for the first time we were opening our packs, I was just like, ooh. This is like an auto, I think, at least 3 of in the deck. And here we are. Every single person's playing like 3 of it. And some of them have been playing 4 of it. So, like, it's neat.
So is that a Muay Taito he has in his hand, Neil?
It is.
Yeah.
It's like he's playing Mutaito and Champa and Topo in the same deck.
Wow. That's awesome. That's a crazy amount of control.
I mean, at worst, it's a yellow card just to discard. So
that was the main thing. We were trying to figure out like different yellow cards with utility that we can use in the deck, because that was kind of like the weakest spot, was trying to up our yellow count. So we just settled on Mutaito and the Saiyan Instincts Goku.
Yeah. And now that he has the Ape and the Piccolo out, it's going to be incredibly hard for you for him to maintain board state.
I feel like that Piccolo just gets value, like in this matchup.
It does. I think it going forward, it probably gets less value once Button's gone. But being able to...
There's ways around it.
Oh, for sure. Like you didn't have Button this turn. You used it on your Awaken turn, which is pretty
like
good.
This Goku right here is a great way to turn on Bond.
Oh,
so what does that Goku do?
When you use an effect to tap an opponent's battle card, you can play it for free, and it's a 15k blocker, as long as you have a yellow leader.
That is disgusting.
So if you play Piccolo and then you awaken, you can use leader effect to tap something down, play the Goku, and you have Bond turned on.
That's absolutely insane.
So he just pitches the Mutato here. He's like, he ain't doing shit with it. I don't need this card.
It's probably not going to come in too handy unless you go to drop a Foo, but Neil's Grave doesn't really support Foo right now.
Either a Foo or like what, a secret rare maybe?
Sure.
Secret. Like.
But he has another one, so he doesn't need two.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the second one? Okay.
He has a second one and Champa. Like, this is why it's really hard to deal with this deck.
I think one thing that really aggravated me about Andrew playing was him not utilizing the heartfelt plea when he awakened. Yeah, he always discards it or charges it.
He just didn't like it. He didn't like the idea of, on the front side, arrivaling the Beerus in order to turn on heartfelt plea.
Yeah, I have to agree with him there. I don't think that heartfelt plea is not going to be in my 65 taking this deck to work.
Yeah, like after talking about it was one of the weaker plays in the deck, and which is why I moved over to probably Super Baby 2.
Yeah. That card is good and it helps you against your Hatchiak match, which is
that's the main thing.
Yeah, fuck that deck.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
haven't
mean?
lost to it, but game one goes for like 40 minutes. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I love that deck.
Match last night, and I think I wanted to hit my head on some concrete after. And I'm sure he did too.
I bet when you play 16 and hit a yellow, you actually kind of like that.
Oh, 100%. It puts my opponent in like a false sense of security because they think that I'm just a regular blue-green deck.
And then you don't have to just waste your charge on a yellow. That's another thing that I think I would like.
So what yellow are you playing other than Bloodlust? Or if you're playing Bloodlust? Just like Champas and stuff?
We're playing Champas, we're playing Bloodlust, we're playing that blocker Goku.
And the ape.
And the apes, yeah.
Okay.
The that blocker Goku kind of like rounded out my yellow count.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Neil, I see you're not attacking here. Is it just you just don't want him to awaken, or I'm like with the ape and such?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've kind of noticed that. Why are you playing as passive as he is?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what the game plan was.
Okay.
I mean, it's been almost 2 weeks, so.
So I feel like the longer a game goes when you're on Beerus, like the easier the game gets. Which I'm sure it feels the same way when you're ramping a bajillion cards too as Broly.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hard stick another fucking Piccolo. Okay.
And he has another in hand too.
Does he have denial? That's the question.
Yeah, at this point I was baiting out denials and he didn't have it, so it stayed.
Must be nice. He had like all 3 against me both games.
So now you play like the one of Kami, right? He's about to Kami you. That's how it happens.
I am so surprised people are not playing Kami anymore.
Yeah, it's people just play into it now a lot, especially with the ape deck.
Yeah.
Whew. Actually, me and my friends were having that discussion last night if we think Kami deserves a slot in 65, and a few of us are putting at least 2 or 3 in the side or in the main. Too good to not.
I guess it's because right now people are too focused, or like a lot of people playing Vegeta the Cruel.
Yeah.
And that's why it kind of like lost popularity, but I feel like even with Vegeta in the format, it's still like boards get so out of hand like nowadays.
I think Vegeta the Cruel just isn't as good as it was, especially when like Tricolor Janemba was around, when you're only playing like 1 or 2 4 or lower drops a turn, but like against apes, hell, I mean, if you had 2 apes in hand, you'd be playing 2 or 3 cards on your opponent's turn, and then Vegeta the Cruel doesn't do anything. So.
I feel like all the counterplays kind of lost a little bit of impact. Like, I don't think Champa's as good as I thought it was going to be at the beginning of the format. Vegeta the Cruel, I think, might be the better of the 2, but like, I don't know. I feel like they're not as impactful as they were.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
I feel like you have to play them still.
No, I feel like Champa's still the best one out of all of them.
I agree. Just
Like,
because it can literally hit any card in the game.
it's because the best card in the game right now is freaking Dark Banisher Fu. Play it in every single deck.
Yeah.
Like you just have to.
Oh,
And
speak
here
of the
we
devil.
And he gets to awaken this turn too.
And this is when I realized that I messed up by not keeping the Champa up. And I'm here. This is me
Oh, wow.
realizing it. I'm just
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Oof, Neil. Oof.
Yeah.
Had
Not
he
like
already
this.
pitched with his Beerus leader for the turn?
I don't know. I shouldn't pay attention. I don't think he did. I honestly
Okay.
don't think he even needs to either, does he?
I think that there's a world where you overwhelm and then pitch a multicolor, so that way you get your leader effect for an extra 10k for
Sure.
free.
And this is me staring at my Champa and just kicking myself.
Just screaming internally. So I guess that you have UI in hand, Neil. So I guess the thought process you're running through is if it's worth it to you or to Bean and to UI. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I just like, this scene feels like so much neg. But it's like, what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah. The disgusting thing is if you live, which he still has 4 energy up and a grip.
That's ridiculous.
So
Yeah, 'cause he
if you
awakened this
live, you
turn.
could Bad Omen twice, which would be disgusting. But or no, you can't Bad Omen twice. I'm sorry, Bad Omen once.
I could Bad Omen twice because my next turn I'll be going into 8 energy.
Oh, that's
well-
true. You take a life to untap. Yeah.
Wait, is both Bad Omens in energy or just one? Just one.
You have one in hand.
Yeah.
So if I charge it and then bean, I would be able to, but I think I just wasted my bean.
Yeah. I think you had to because I think you're.
No, yeah. I'm staring at a foo right now.
Oh.
Yeah, because that bean really helped me round out numbers when trying to out combo now.
I see you leaving the chomp up now.
Huh.
So on this one, are you thinking if you just take it and go down to? It looks like you have 3 life.
Yeah, he's got 3 lives.
Take it, go down to 3.
Oh, the button. Oh man.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got Champa in his hand.
Oh man.
I'm
Oh,
at
and
3
then
though. I think I'm at 3.
No, you were at 3 until you took that
I
life.
think now you're at 2.
Oh yeah, this is when he kills me.
Yeah, he literally just fueled for the effect. He has all this. He literally just combos out, right?
Yeah, you can't God strike it. So he doesn't. Did he not add double strike?
No, I'm at 3.
Oh, okay.
I was about to fucking say, bro.
It looks like you're at 2.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But you got to
And then-
trust the man with the Santa Claus hat. So.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. But now he also has
Ooh.
the ape on for
Ooh.
next turn. But I feel like this is where you just try to win the game, right?
Yeah.
He just needs to get him to 1 life and then he wins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you have your own food. Okay, but you need like 2 more cards in your drop.
Yeah. Assuming he doesn't negate the ape, you just combo out on the ape. God, he still has like denial of hope, everything.
Oh, you have Protector of the
and
Planet.
Champa. So Neil, do you remember the thought process that you're going through here on like what you want to do?
I think I was trying to play around Topo, so I wanted a leader swing first, so I at least got a draw.
Fair enough.
And then try to force him down to 1, so that I could use the Bad Omen. But then I was just like, well, do I try to combo cards to do that, or do I try to play Fu?
Yeah. I wonder if the correct play here was to just combo out to do the Fu and then just go ham. Fu requires what, 8 in drop rate?
It requires 8 in drop, but the problem is, like, he pitched a Champa, so I'm just like, did he pitch his only Champa? He probably has another one. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try to bait this out and just attack and have him pitch cards to try to force a damage in.
Yeah.
But then it's also rough because, like, if I invest too much combo, then he can just pop it with Beerus. So like damned if I do, damned if I don't.
There's like so many little things that can happen to win you the game, and there's so many different things like against you that could just like outright lose you the game too. I don't know.
It's just rough in general.
Yeah. I love that card so much. But if he has Topo, then that's just a wasted card.
Yeah. So is what's going through your head right now if it's worth it to just like pass or and just wait? So I guess you do just pass and just leave all your energy up for all the counters you can have.
I mean, if I recall correctly too, he's got a Roshi, a Vegeta, and a Champa in his hand too.
Yeah. So you have a very, very big hand right now. Unfortunately, we know that Neil didn't know was that he has the Champa, so any attack he goes in on is going to be lethal. But you have the Piccolos up, so it has to be.
I mean, it's a red deck. I always assume he has Champa.
That's fair.
Namis scared me into that.
He puts Champa in every deck he plays.
I mean, everyone should.
I agree, but like at a very early part of the game, that's all he did.
On that note, last night I decided to cut Champa from Beerus, so
I think that is incorrect.
Oh, so I agree, but also I've never drawn that card once where it mattered, and it makes me upset.
He just wanted to matter.
Yeah. So last night I was like, man, if I draw Champa, I win. Last card in life, and that was just I just immediately took it out of my deck and put something else in.
How many Champas were you playing?
Just the one.
Oh, play 2.
All right, I'll give that a shot.
And play Champa Beerus on top of that.
Champa Beerus.
Yeah. The green-red arrival card.
He's trying to put the puzzle piece together, I think.
Yeah, I'm lost right now, man.
Okay, so it's a 20K.
Oh, y'all talked about that spicy thing the other time, like with your super combos or whatever. Oh, is it like that good though?
It kind of is.
Did you just hard cast the food?
He literally just
I
hard
hard-casted the
casted
food.
fucking food.
No! Oh my god, yeah.
That's a fucking god card in itself right there too.
So, why did you hardcast the foo? I'm genuinely just curious. I don't understand.
By hardcasting the Fu, it stays on the board when it's on his turn.
Yeah.
So he's constantly getting taxed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it just leaves you tapped out. Oh, what? There's the Xeno button. Okay, I thought you ran out of buttons. My bad, my bad.
Oh, I would never do this without Zeno button. That's crazy.
Listen, I thought you were a madman just now. Playing green, red, Arrival, and Beerus with a super combo. Crazy. Y'all are wild. Or maybe I'm stupid. One of the two.
And this is why this stupid fucking card is getting banned.
And you have 2 bad omens? Oh my god. Neil.
I mean...
I'm so...
Yeah, did he not know he needed to...
Ooh. That was the harshest finger point I've ever seen. Like, excuse me, sir. Warp.
That's why I hard cast it. It catches a lot of people off guard when they have to do that.
Now he's got a warp and then this. What? He didn't discard for the Helios.
I'm telling him to now, yeah.
Okay, now you're pointing out.
Because he has to discard a... Yeah, you gotta warp another card on top of that.
He still never warped the other card. I don't know that it mattered, but...
It technically should have been 10k less, but I don't think it mattered either.
Alright, so Piccolo effect, pop leader. GG.
Sure, right?
Right.
Oh man, this is rough.
Oh, I don't have enough, I can tell you that much.
Okay.
So... I don't have near enough.
Yeah, so the 10k didn't matter, but... Oh, no. And their last 2 life? God. That sucks.
That is, what you call unfortunate.
Alright, so going into game 2, Neil, what's your plan against the Beerus?
To just Gogeta 7 him as fast as I can.
That's fair. Your whole sideboard is really pretty, though, so...
Thank you.
And, what do you think his plan is, siding into you?
Nothing. Do the
So
exact same thing game 1.
No, I'm actually just a little confused. Could he not just have, like, Beerus KO'd the Fu?
He
could have, but you have to warp 1 to combo for free and then 1 for Beerus effect. So even getting rid of the Fu, you have to neg.
Well, he's talking about with his leader, right?
Yeah, like kill the leader. With
use the leader to kill it.
Yeah, pay 2 to kill the.
Sure. He was still warp 1, but yes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he gets rid of 1 like extra card that he doesn't need if he's going into the game.
And that aspect, do we think hard casting the Fu is worth it? Looking back, when the Beerus later can just pop it.
Oh, not at all. I should have tried to win for game. but that's like the catch-22 with Beerus, because like there's so many like possibilities. He had infinite cards in hand, so like I don't know what I can do and can't do. It's just really hard to play around when you think about it, and I just overthunk it.
All right, so what I need you to do though is those SPR Gogeta 7s they're not none of your sideboard sleeved. Oh my! I have a heart attack right now. I'm having a heart attack. That sideboard is worth more than most decks I play.
I literally threw it together so I didn't have sleeves for it.
You're fucking mad, man. Fucking mad. Your G7's a cute tech, though. I don't think I've seen it get cast off in Broly, so it'll be interesting.
That was another reason that I chose to play that blocker Goku. Because it's 15k and it's Goku.
Yeah.
So it's a Gogeta 7 target with Vegeta the Cruel.
Yeah, I like how going into this game, Andrew was like, "Here, put that one on top of your deck," and then you looked at it and then put it at the bottom of your deck. I was right there when that happened too, and I just couldn't help but laugh a little bit.
Well, did I cut the deck and the card was stuck?
He cuts the deck and there's 1 card left that he missed. He was like, "Just put it on top, it's fine." And then you looked at it, and then you just put it on bottom.
Well, he asked me top or bottom.
Oh, I could have sworn he said that can go on top or something like that. I was right there. I laughed. And then Sean came over and talked about a lot of random things, so I didn't pay attention.
And this is the finals, correct?
This is like the winner of this is first place. Yeah.
Okay.
Pisses me off because I could have won my match against Andrew, and then I would have been in this position. But I mean, what the fuck ever.
But you lost.
Yeah, I got my. I had a mental lapse in judgment.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Essentially, the way that boiled down was both games that Kyle lost. Andrew played a Fu as his first battle card.
See, very big lapse in judgment, right?
And Kyle is playing a scheme
loses.
deck.
Let's get back to this game.
I mean,
Right.
it spoiler alert.
So that first card that Andrew plays, I actually can't read the text, but I'm pretty sure when you play it with Beerus, it just says energy this card, and then he plays the untap land. So
We're talking about the SS4.
yeah, that card's energy.
Oh, and you draw the Gogeta 7. Wow. Wowzers, Neil.
Andrew has a pretty good drop area so far. He's working pretty hard towards it. Hopefully, he can get all 4 weeks and just neg a whole 8. Be cool. God.
He had all 4 against me twice, and that was kind of saddening.
All 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Oof.
It was
So, how many Denial of Hopes is Andrew playing?
3.
Okay.
He's playing 3, and I think he sides a 4th.
He sided a 4th. Like, he's playing a whole bunch of just, like, reactionary stuff.
This is one of the few matchups I think going to 4 Denial of Hopes is just incredibly good. Because you can pick everything else off other than the Piccolo.
Yeah.
So, and like you were saying earlier, Neil, the Piccolo just generates you so much advantage, as we all know, over time, especially against the Beerus deck. Speaking of the devil,
I mean,
God!
just like
Woo!
you were just talking about.
Knew it. See?
I feel like sometimes you just have to do it too. Like, it just has to happen.
Yeah.
So,
And Neil's not in a position to lose right here either, so there's no reason to not tap out for it,
yeah.
even without the bean.
And he's got a second one in his hand too, so like, fuck
So.
it.
And that Beerus is just getting so much value, making sure that you can't swing to get an extra card from life.
It hit a check land. It hit him for crit,
Oh, the SCR. Man.
and then that. Wow.
So does drawing that SCR change your game plan at all, Neil?
No, not at all.
Hey, I have to ask, right? Maybe it changes your Gogeta 7 game plan. Man, you don't really want to charge any of those. It's all really good. Sucks.
I was very conflicted too. I was just sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck does he actually? Alright,
My
they're
thought
all
process was on UI possibly, but
Yeah.
like that can't be the right play, right?
This is bonehead move number 1.
You don't have the drop here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Show it
man.
way too early.
So you can still fuse it out, right?
Yeah, you can still play.
have
It's just the 30k every single keyword.
So, is this where you realize it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
He
And
just
then you're
goes.
like,
He goes. He lets me take it back. He was just pick it back up.
Andrew's really good about like letting people take shit back.
So, do you think
So,
you
like-
die next turn?
Next turn?
Yeah, like on Andrew's next turn.
No.
I almost wonder if like maybe a play could be, since you have the SCR, just ramp 2 on his turn, since you know you're not gonna die. Just like combo out a blue and the Piccolo maybe, and just ramp hard as hell.
And I'm so used to button that like I just untapped everything on instinct.
I looked at you and I was like, "You cheating, motherfucker!"
I just wanted to explain myself real quick.
So did you go for board clear, or do you think you just
Yeah, I think that was the idea. Is just go for board clear.
boom, freebie? God, that card is good. Man. Did you swing at the Champa?
I did.
He did swing at this map.
It's a guaranteed pop for Beerus. No chance to give it to combo out.
I feel like he doesn't save it either. Like I think that was my play.
Yeah.
Like if I attacked as the Beerus, then you're more inclined to save it because it has crit, and it's just
Sure.
gonna give you value. So
I'm
doing
also
it that way.
stupid and forgot you had Piccolo. No, let the record show. The only unfortunate part is he has the Whis in his drop, so he just can still awaken anyways if he wants to. So, but I don't think you awaken here. I think when you play against Broly as Beerus, you just hold out. Is the way that I play when I play it. See you gripping that Vegeta, they're cruel tight as hell.
See, he has everything in order to like do the heartful play, but he just doesn't want to do it.
Like all of it and some.
Like I was forced to charge my 2 negate bodies. Like this would have been perfect to just like swing with leader or like use the Whis effect. Swing with leader, do a thing, combo Beerus in, awaken. I mean, you can assume that that people only play 2 to 3.
Yeah, I like how he's. I prefer the conservative playstyle, so I like the playstyle of holding and not going out on the heartfelt plea. But I can also respect the now would be a good time for him to
Like,
just get you to want to kill you.
Especially since I showed my hand and like I can almost at any time play Gogeta 7. Like I would have tried to aggro a little bit.
Yeah.
At least try to get you to 1, like so you can't like go G to 7.
Right.
Something.
Man, that Topo's just getting in there.
Topo wins games. It
Yeah.
it buys you turns.
Oh, hey, look, Fu.
You know it's good when it's one of the only reasons people sided Tao.
Yeah, that's like the sole reason people will play that card, just to get Topo, and then they slam that bitch, and they're like, haha.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good play.
I mean, it technically gets rid of 5 cards out of your hand.
What does?
The Tau.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, you basically spend 2 cards to play Topo, and then Tau comes down and gets rid of 3 more.
So since Topo makes you discard 2, does the Tau trigger twice or no?
Tau only triggers once.
It'll trigger once.
Okay. I know it says once per turn, but I didn't know if it would like double up or anything like that, just because of the way Topo is.
What if you had 2 Taus on the field?
Ooh, that would be disgusting. Just laugh at your opponent as you make them warp their whole damn hand. Still the super conservative gameplay we're seeing from Andrew, which seems to be paying off. I know you're getting your drop up to being able to go 2 to 7 him, which probably just takes the cake since he's been drawing so much.
What it seems like.
So, one of the things that I question about Andrew's play right here is why he's using the draw 2 apes when he knows that you have Gogeta 7 and you're building up for it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because he's used what, 2 or 3?
He's used 2.
And how many do you play in your deck?
Only 2.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a way to recur. So maybe he knows something we don't. But because you have the Vegeta and the Goku and the Vegeta, and you have what, 5 in drop right now? And with your hand that size, you can easily get to 6. Or I'm sorry, not 6, 8.
See, that was one of my issues, was that like I keep forgetting that you technically only need 8 in the drop to do the play.
Oh. Hey, maybe next turn is the turn Andrew go home hardcast the Fu.
There's comfortable awakening here.
Yeah. See, this is the turn that if I had heartfelt plea, I think I would be holding on to it. But yeah, and the Vegeta are cool to get rid of it. Ooh, do you denial that? Huh.
I think so. I think that might be just the right play.
Just to get critical? Because you've already used Piccolo at this point, correct?
I don't believe so. Wait. I think he did.
Yeah.
He attacked with one of the Topos first, right?
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah.
So.
This way you can get a crit and take you to 3, possibly. But what, Andrew seems to be not recognizing is the Gogeta 7 scary thing that's about to come down soon. Because you're at what, 7? Yeah, so just one more and drop. But you said you kind of forgot about that, right, Neil?
Yeah, I completely forgot that. I kept focusing. I was like, oh, I need 10. And I was like, I mean, I technically only need 8.
I like how both of y'all are just...
Yeah, that was the first time I played that card.
Yeah, so now is when you have it. But again, so I think if you knew that you had it, and if he doesn't kill you this turn, then that's the play, and then it goes to game 3, right? Probably.
Right. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. But it happens. It'll never happen again, though.
Oh, no, it'll never happen again.
And then you have the SCR for the turn after, too. Your hand is actually disgusting. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I wonder if he's still trying to debate on like a Fu or something. Or if he's just gonna pass.
I feel like it's like next turn he plays the Fu if he lives.
Yeah. I'm just like thinking in my head, Neil, read the Gogeta 7.
Well, it's not even about reading the Gogeta 7. It's like realizing that discarding the cards adds the card to the drop.
Yeah. Because Beerus doesn't really have an out to Gogeta 7 as soon as you play it. Right?
Only thing you can really do is play Champa.
Yeah. But knowing that you have the SCR for next turn doesn't help this man in the slightest. Oh, considering the second Piccolo to come out. I think it's wrong. Piccolo pops what, 5 or under or 4 under?
It's a 5 and under.
Oh, so you did play it.
So he does do it.
Okay, so you did have it.
Yeah, but I do the thing where I count the drop and I'm like, I don't have 10 yet.
Oh no. No.
Twice, Neil?
Yes.
I could have sworn you might have had 10 anyway, but
Just put those 2 in the drop here. No.
1, 2, 3,
Stop.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, look, I totally could have done it, and it would have been 11, but I was just like, crap. I only have 9.
This is where you swing and discard 1.
I have a heartburn.
Does he topo you again?
Probably. I don't remember.
If you don't discard a card, I'm gonna be shook. He just lets it go?
No, I used Piccolo effect and popped it.
Yeah, but he didn't negate your leader is what I mean. Combo the Piccolo away and go G to 7. This game gives me anxiety, damn it.
Oh, I definitely had anxiety going into it, and which is why I'm making all
Didn't
these
help.
bonehead decisions.
Sorry, gotta get them out now before Orlando, right? I wonder why he didn't topo you there. He has it. Or is he gonna Vegeta you?
I feel like if he has Vegeta, I would have held it for the Vegeta.
I think
Play it
I think
now.
he drew the topo off of that Hellas.
Okay.
I think.
But he does have the Vegeta too.
Okay, so yeah, he probably did if he didn't negate the first thing. More Taito. On the bright side, no, your hand's really pretty.
Thank you. And again, this is bonehead. I could have literally just played Gogeta 7 and passed, but I don't.
I think you could have played Gogeta 7 and 1. Like,
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way here.
yeah, swing with the Bardock 8, discard 2, Gogeta 7 him.
Well, again, that's what I ended up doing, but I didn't have to because I'm 9 in the drop.
Oh, oof. Big oof.
So now I'm like trying to figure out what 2 cards am I willing to let go. Just
I think
kicking myself. I can't watch this.
You're thinking like a bean in the double. I think a bean in the double striker would probably be the perfect cards to go throw away. Or the UI, yeah. I didn't really still have that card. This is a long game. So far we're 44 minutes in, and it's 2 of the more fast-paced decks. You know, it's not Hachiak, it's not Android 21. So what are y'all discussing right there, Neil? Do you remember? Or no?
I'm not entirely sure.
Gotcha. Yeah, I discard the 1 for 10. That makes sense. So are you beaning here just to have more energy? Or?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It rounds out the numbers so that he has to combo more than a super combo, and also I get extra energy up because I'm gonna tap 5.
Yeah. Now, knowing that you go G to 7 him, I am interested to see how he plays this out, knowing that he's already used both of his 8s draw. So, and the backside doesn't exactly give you any advantages. Well, unless he draws the Champa, or the Yeah, the Champa double striking just kills you. That would be highly unfortunate. You have a lot in hand. Both of you guys have so much energy at this point, it's kind of insane. So do you get it next turn, Neil? Do you remember?
I do not.
Okay.
I 100% do
That's what I
not.
was trying to figure out. I don't think you get a next turn.
I don't see double strike Champa.
Doesn't he have he has double Whis in his grave, doesn't he?
He does.
And he has the secret rare in his hand.
Oh, I didn't even see that card. Yeah.
Man, I don't know if he does it, but like I feel like that might be what he does or he should do.
I mean, it would have been an easier way to win, but he does not do that.
Oh my god, Andrew.
The way that he won this game is
Does
so
he even
saucy.
drop the SCR?
Oh.
The way that he wins this right here is so saucy. It's like, ugh.
All right, I'm excited to see.
I am too. Like I feel like he just outright wins if he just goes double Whis into the secret rare.
Oh yeah, that's a surefire. He would automatically win.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Damn
could've-
it, Andrew. He just wants to make it hard for himself too.
Oh no, he wants to style on me right now.
What table is this?
It's table one.
Table 1.
No, don't
Darn.
you discard that. Oh
Jesus
my.
fucking Christ.
Oh my god, he draws
I mean, I guess like the odds of him drawing it was like super high.
Wait, how does he play that card? You haven't used your leader effect yet. What? I'm so lost right now.
He just forgot to use leader effects, but it doesn't matter because you have it. It doesn't matter. This is when we realize it's like, oh wait.
It's like, oh my bad, I'm trying to shortcut. He always tried to shortcut when he and I were playing. And he was like, oh my bad.
I mean, if you don't, you don't.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What's upsetting is like if he didn't draw the double Champa and he discarded the Frieza, I think he lost. That's the most upsetting thing about it.
You know, bang my head against a wall.
It's probably how Neil's feeling right now.
Yeah.
There's no way. Ah man, that's. Now, did you already piccolo to draw one?
No. But it
Honestly,
doesn't
don't think
matter.
It matters.
It doesn't matter.
mean,
I have
it could be
nowhere
super
near enough.
combo and a super combo, man.
I've done
You
that
could be
once.
You
Good
could be
time.
lucky.
30 is like 30,
A lot.
40, 50, 60, 75.
Double
30,
bubble straight.
40, 50, 60, 75, 80.
Yeah, the God Strike him twice, bro.
You can't God Strike leaders.
Oh, never mind. You're right.
Yeah. I'm the God Strike king, and you can't do that.
Like
But you can God Strike
25,
Victory Strike.
35, 45, 55.
How close do you get?
This is depressing.
I'm trying to count. 25. Wait, how close did I get?
I want to say you got to 40.
Oh yeah, I think he got more than
5.
that, didn't he? Because he has 2 beams right on him, so that's 25 right off the bat.
Okay. I think you were literally like,
I think
Yeah,
I was
we
at
wanna
I was
see the
at
top card
I
of
was
your deck.
I was
We
at
really wanna see it.
65.
Oh, we don't see the top card of your deck.
it was
didn't
bad. It
look like
was bad omen.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did he get to?
He got to
70?
80 and I got to 65.
Yeah, and after the bad omen, he gets you to 75. That sucks. Yeah.
It happens.
I'm just so shook because had he not drawn the double jump and he discarded the freeze. Oh.
I mean, the hope was that he finds it by super comboing and drawing 3 times. He drew 5 cards.
Yeah. Now he's saying why he hates Heartfelt Plea.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Wow. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it's good to be charity for others. So I was like we you know, a good cause for him.
So I hope this is a lesson to why you should play Champa in your decks.
This is a lesson to why you go G to 7 when you have 8 in the drop.
Yeah.
And why you drop everyone.
And drop the Frieza SCR, even though you want to style on them.
Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. You know. Yeah. And unfortunately, in back-to-back videos, we lost. So it is what it is at this point.
I mean, it's fine. I still got 2nd place.
Yeah.
I feel like at the same time too, we learned a lot about the Beerus deck with him playing it. So like going into, you know, Orlando, we kind of know the route we want to take with the deck. So that's neat. Any final words before we close this shit show out?
It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me on to commentate.
No, I learned a lot.
I learned a lot too, Danny. We'll have you on more because you're not bad at this. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, which I mean, I don't think you did, but if you did, then bless you and your family. Have a good 2020. Use the TCG player link. Leave a like. Subscribe. Thank you to Danny and Neil for commentating, and we'll see you more than likely in 2020 or right before 2020. We're gonna have a lot more content coming out, some funny stuff too. Neil and I have in the works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have a good Christmas. Bye. Happy
Peace.
Kwanzaa, Hanukkah.